Hey, what's up? This is Slug from Atmosphere, and right now I'm hanging out with BACKSPIN TV in the VIP compound at Splash Festival. Bam. Cool? Alright. We just finished a string of shows here in Germany before we got to the Splash Festival in a couple of different cities, and I gotta say, man, we had the time of our life. You know, it was, it seems like, you know, it's so rare that we get to come over here and play shows that when we do get to play shows, the people that come to the show are very appreciative that you showed up in their town to play. And I guess some of the most validating shows I've had in a long time were had over here, you know. Clubs that were fun, and we played at the Summer Jam Festival too. That was pretty fun. Lots of fun was had. Thanks. I guess the question was, how does it feel, how important is it to play European markets as opposed to the U.S. or in comparison to the U.S.? And I mean, I don't really know. You know, it just depends on how you measure importance, I guess. Like, all shows to me are kind of just as important. You're given an opportunity to get on a microphone and communicate something to a group of people at one time. People who came from different places to be together for a like-minded reason, for their love of music as well as their want to go out and have a good time and forget about their problems. So German markets, you know, Spanish markets, Russian markets, markets on Pluto, I don't care. If you get that opportunity to go and communicate to those people who came together, they're all important. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's all kind of equal, you know. I guess when you're looking at it from a financial standpoint, there's other ways to look at it. But I guess at the end of the day, you know, I don't mean to sound like a hippie. Sorry. Y'all have hippies in Germany? Right on. Sorry about that. Rhymesayers. Yeah, we've got a few new artists that we've started to work with. There's an artist named Greaves. He's not necessarily new, but he's new to working with us, and he's got a record that was just released. Greaves and Budo, they make records together, but it's under the name Greaves. And we're actually coming back to Germany in November, and we'll be bringing Greaves with us when we come back. So I get to show, you know, some of my friends who he is, and he gets to show some of his friends who I am. Evidence is got a record coming out with us very soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm thinking he might be with us on that tour as well. Brother Ali has another record that's up to bat pretty soon here. Who else? My band Atmosphere, we put out a new record. But Greaves is the newest artist. And Evidence, obviously, he's not a new artist, but he's one of the newest to put out music to us. Or wait, he's how do you say that? Him putting music out through us is new to us. I'm friends with the guys in Anticon, but as far as putting out music through that label or any of the labels that I'm friends with, you know, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to put music out through another label when I have ownership in this one. You know what I mean? And so it's like I'm still friends with all these guys. Most of the people that I've had the opportunity to work with at this point in my life, I'm friends with. I can look back upon with fond memories and still send an email or call them on a holiday and ask them how their family is or something, you know. But I don't put out records through Anticon no more. I mean, I never really did put them out. I did a song for them once a long time ago for a compilation, but I was just homies with them dudes. We did that Deep Puddle record as well, but man, that was so long ago. Only old people know about that record, like old people. I would, you know, I don't know. There's never really been plans to do a felt record. It's just about when both of us have some spare time, Merce and I, we'll hit each other up and be like, hey, I got spare time here, you got spare time, do you want to make a record? And it's more really just kind of an opportunity to go and take a small vacation in your friend's city for like 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And so you know, as busy as Murph stays and as busy as I stay, plus I'm a new father again, you know, schedules, it might be a while before we get the opportunity. You know what I mean? But when it happens, it happens. And when it does, rappins be happenings. Yeah. Shit. I mean, the Family Sign record, yeah, it's been out for a couple of months now. How is the feedback? I mean, more or less, the feedback for Atmosphere tends to always be the same. When we put out a record, it gets mixed feedback. You know, we have a tendency to kind of polarize people. Some people really, really hate us. Some people really, really like us. But there aren't too many people that just put us in the middle ground. And every time we make a record, it's the same kind of feedback. Some people are really into it. Other people are very against it. They compare it to older ones. And the thing that's funny about when people do that now even is like they'll compare it to the last record, when I remember that they said the last record sucked when it came out and they were comparing it to the one before that. So we've made it in that sense as a career artist where no matter what we do, it initiates some response, and generally the only people you can even compare us to is ourselves. And so within that, I guess yeah, I've gotten too much feedback, but that's because I Google and read every single fucking thing that you'll say about my record. I'll read your message board. I'll tap into your emails and read the email you sent your sister just to find out. I'm just freestyling with that. I don't know where I was going with that. Whoa, is that a Florida Gators hat? Right on. That's my keyboard player. I think he went to school there. Yeah, we'll only be able to hit a couple of cities just because we did a couple of cities on this tour, you know. But we do intend to hit a few towns in November, yeah. Absolutely not. I have a nicer car than her now. Take that, Mom. Just kidding, Mom. I love you. That's never gonna happen either. But that's probably good. You know, I don't think I really wanted that to happen. You know, like a lot of my rhymes is just me trying to will something to happen. That's how I spend a lot of my thought. How can I use my mind to make something happen? And so I would write it in rhymes. And that's not one of the things that that was more of just like sarcasm. Like right now, I'm using my mind to smash sarcasm everywhere. No more sarcasm. Splash. Backspin TV.
We're done.